India has always been a land of sages and ascetics, known for their contributions to fields like knowledge, science, philosophy, astrology, astronomy, surgery, Ayurveda, mathematics, and human service. Their significant role earned them respect not just from humans but even from the gods. In fact, when the gods descended to earth, they sought teachings and initiation from these sages. The seven great sages, the Saptarishi, were so revered that they were immortalized in form of stars. Among them was Rishi Dadhichi, who sacrificed his life to protect the gods. One fine morning, there was an increasing commotion outside Rishi Dadhichi's ashram. This noise, however, was not due to the common people but from the gathering of gods. Indeed, it was a day of great pride for earth. Today, gods of heaven transcended to earth, and presence was not for giving blessings, but the exact opposite. This time, the gods needed blessings of the mortal disciple. Hearing the commotion, Rishi Dadhichi came out of his cottage. He saw that the gathering of gods was led by none other than King Indra himself. This was the same Indra who had once been Dadhichi's teacher. It was indeed a strange turn of events that today a disciple's humble abode was being visited by his guru. This wasn't a surprise. Rishi Dadhichi's birth was destined for a divine purpose. In the Satya Yuga, Dadhichi was born in the house of Rishi Atharva, whose wife was Chiti. Rishi Atharva ran a Gurukul, and according to the customs of that time, he sent his children to other Gurukuls for their education. Dadhichi became a master of the Vedas and scriptures. He always thought of the welfare of others first. Once his education was complete, his guru said, "You have gained practical knowledge. Now go meditate and please Indra, so you may receive the knowledge of the Supreme." Dadhichi followed his guru's command and went to the forest for intense meditation. After a long period, Indra appeared before him, pleased with the penance. Dadhichi requested Indra to bestow upon him the Brahmagyan. Indra said, "I will give you the Brahmagyan, but remember, this knowledge is not for common people. If you share it with anyone else, I will sever your head from your body as punishment." Dadhichi was deeply hurt by this. He had sought this divine knowledge to serve humanity, but Indra was now prohibiting him from sharing it with others. With a heavy heart, Dadhichi agreed, and Indra granted him the Brahmagyan before returning to his heavenly abode. Now Dadhichi was knowledgeable in all subjects. He established his ashram on the banks of the Saraswati river and began spreading his knowledge. He married a girl named Pratiti and lived a happy life. As time passed, Dadhichi got a lot of fame and recognition. Even the gods honored his wisdom. One day, the twin brothers Ashwins, who were physicians of the gods, came to Dadhichi seeking Brahmagyan. Dadhichi said, "I am bound by my guru's vow. If I share this knowledge with anyone, my guru will sever my head. I request that you seek another teacher for this knowledge." The Ashwins replied, "We have already accepted you as our guru, and we will receive the knowledge from you. We are physicians, do not worry. If your head is severed, we will revive you." The Ashwins, demonstrating their cleverness, severed Dadhichi's head and replaced it with a horse's head. They also gave him the ability to speak like a human through the horse's mouth. Now, free from worry, Dadhichi imparted the Brahmagyan to them. Both Ashwins were grateful. Meanwhile, Indra's anger grew and his sword severed Dadhichi's horse head from his body. The Ashwins quickly reattached Dadhichi's own head to his body, and he was revived. Indra's vow was fulfilled and the Ashwins kept their promise. Dadhichi had succeeded in spreading the knowledge. Everyone was content. During those days, the war between the gods and demons had reached a fierce level. The demons, empowered by boons from the gods, had become immensely strong and began defeating the gods using cunning strategies. As a result, the war had dragged on for a long time. This time, the demons were led by Vritrasur, whose elder brother had been killed by Indra before his birth. After intense meditation, Vritrasur's father sought vengeance from Lord Vishnu, who granted him a boon for the birth of Vritrasur. Owing to the blessings of the divine, gods were unable to defeat Vritrasur. In desperation, Indra and the other gods went to Lord Vishnu to seek a solution. Vishnu said, "It is not easy to kill Vritrasur, who was born by our blessings. The gods' weapons cannot defeat him. You will need to help for a selfless soul from earth." Vishnu suggested, "Go to your disciple Rishi Dadhichi. If he is willing to donate his body, then Vishwakarma can fashion a weapon from his bones, a Vajra, which will be the only weapon capable of slaying Vritrasur." This was the reason the gods had gathered at Dadhichi's ashram. Upon hearing the purpose of their visit, Dadhichi was overjoyed. He exclaimed, "What a great fortune! Today I have the chance to sacrifice myself for the gods." At that moment, Dadhichi closed his eyes in deep meditation and in front of all, left his physical body to merge with the Supreme Being. Vishwakarma then fashioned the Vajra from Dadhichi's bones, a weapon so powerful that it was impossible to evade. The gods regained their confidence. Armed with this new weapon, Indra entered the battlefield. His newfound power overwhelmed Vritrasur, who could not stand against him. In the end, Vritrasur was slain and the gods emerged victorious. In this way, the great ascetic Rishi Dadhichi added a new chapter to the unparalleled tradition of sages by sacrificing his life for the welfare of gods.